Good morning. We'll call this meeting to order. I'm Jim Ananick, Board Chair of the Michigan Gaming Control Board. I will apologize. I spent 12 years in Lansing, but I was always in the minority, so I'm going to use this gavel as much as I can. We have a quorum to proceed today with today's meeting to decide various matters listed on the agenda. There will be an opportunity for public comment later in the agenda after the business portion is completed. Anyone wishing to address the board must fill out a request form, which is available at the reception table outside of the hearing room. Consider approval of minutes of the board's regular public meeting held on May 13th, 2025. Board members have been provided with a copy of the prepared minutes of the board's last public meeting held on May 13th, 2025 for review prior to today's meeting. Do members have any corrections, additions, or deletions to the prepared minutes? Board Member Evanson, could we please have a motion to adopt the prepared minutes?
So moved.
Is there support for the motion?
Support.
It's moved and supported. Is there any discussion? No. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Next on the agenda is the Executive Director's report. Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, board members. The board received a written version of my report for review, so I will summarize my report. In the board packets provided to you for this meeting, there's a revenue packet. In addition, a press release containing a detailed revenue report will be released at the conclusion of the meeting. Since the board's last regular public meeting, the following notable board-related activities and events have occurred. Staffing. The Michigan Gaming Control Board has hired one new employee, and there's been one resignation. Is the new employee present today? Please stand. Welcome. Thank you. The Gaming Control Board currently has 197 employees and 18 vacant positions. Ongoing efforts to fill the board's 18 vacant positions will continue until all positions are filled. A roster of the board's current staff, including state police and attorney general staff, assigned to assist the board in carrying out its statutory duties and responsibilities, is included in your packet for reference as attachment 1. Budget. As of June 2nd, 2025, total Michigan Gaming Control Board expenditures were $23,859,598. This leaves an unexpended balance of $24,789,301 in appropriated funding for the fiscal year 2025. It includes funds for anticipated reimbursement to the Attorney General and State Police for requested assistance pursuant to the Act. Operations. All 3 licensed Detroit casinos continue to operate on a 24-hour, 7 days per week basis since the board's last public meeting. Board regulation officers, assisted by the State Police Gaming Section officers, monitor the casino operations for compliance with the requirements of the Act, the board administrative rules, and the casino's own internal control systems. The 3 Detroit casinos reported $114 million in monthly aggregate revenue in May 2025. For the month ended May 31st, 2025, gaming taxes for the 3 Detroit casinos were $9.1 million compared to $9 million for the same period last year. The 3 Detroit casinos reported submitting to the City of Detroit $13.4 million in wagering taxes and development payments during May 2025. Revenue from the Lawful Sports Betting Act and Lawful Internet Gaming Act. State of Michigan taxes and payments for January through April 2025 was $191.5 million in total tax payments, $184.6 million from internet gaming and $6.9 million from internet sports betting. City of Detroit taxes and fees for January through April 2025, $51.5 million in total taxes and fees, $49 million for internet gaming, and $2.5 from internet sports betting. Tribal operator payments, $21.4 million in payments to the tribes. Occupational licensing. Since the board's May 13th, 2025 meeting, the employee licensing section completed the required background investigation of 72 pending level 1 and level 2 occupational license applications, 54 level 3 license applications, and 186 license renewal requests. I have already approved the 186 renewal requests and the 54 level 3 applications as recommended by the employee licensing section staff. The remaining recommendations regarding the 72 pending level 1 and level 2 occupational license applicants will be considered by the board as part of the business agenda for today's meeting. A list of the recommendations to be considered by the board at today's meeting was previously sent to you. Disassociated persons list. Currently, we have 4,190 individuals on the disassociated persons list. As of May 31st, 2025, the board has received 1,663 applications seeking removal from the disassociated persons list. Board staff has approved 1,558 requests for removal, and of this total, 131 applicants have requested and were placed back on the DPL list. Responsible Gaming Database. As of May 31st, 2025, the board has received 1,779 applications requesting placement in the Responsible Gaming Database. Currently, there are 1,363 individuals in the RGD for internet gaming and 1,286 individuals in the RGD for sports betting. The platform operators report over 10,000 citizens have self-excluded from various platforms. Waiver of criminal convictions. Since the May 13, 2025 public meeting, there have been 2 waivers issued. Minor citations. Since the May 13, 2025 public meeting, there have been 5 minors in the casino citations issued. Michigan State Police. In the report you have in front of you, there is a section on the activities of the state police as well as their number of open positions. Since the information includes confidential investigations of persons and crimes at the casinos, I'm not going to address in the public forum, but please review at your convenience. In closing, I would like to remind everyone that gambling in any form is for entertainment purposes only. If you or a loved one have a gambling problem, please call the state's 24-hour toll-free helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER for assistance with treatment only. You also may visit our website at www.michigan.gov/MGCB for information on self-exclusion programs, including the disassociated persons list and the internet gaming and sports betting responsible gaming database. Or call the MGCB's responsible gaming section at 1-888-223-3044. In addition, you may visit www.don'tregretthebet.org for more responsible gaming tips. Mr. Chair, that concludes my report. I'm available for any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Is there any questions for the Executive Director? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The first item of business is to consider the Executive Director's and Casino Operation Division's recommendations regarding Level 1 and Level 2 occupational license applications. The board's employees licensing staff has completed the background investigations of 72 Level 1 and Level 2 occupational license applicants since the board's last regular public meeting. All board members have been provided a copy of Exhibit 1, which summarizes the staff's recommendations to grant applications for the reasons specified in the related background investigation reports. Are there any questions? Board Member Lambert Bounds, can we please have a motion to approve the occupational license applications listed and recommended in Exhibit 1?
So moved.
All right, there's a motion. Is there support?
Support.
Okay, moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. The motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of the Executive Director's reports and Licensing and Investigation Division's recommendations regarding the pending supplier license request of LNW Gaming UK Limited, Sports IQ Analytics Inc., and White Hat Studios Limited. Each board member has been provided with copies of the reports for review prior to today's meeting. Each applicant was given notice the board would consider its supplier license request at today's meeting. Board staff is present to answer any board members any questions board members may have regarding requests. Are there any questions? Seeing none, Board Member Thor Davis, may we please have a motion to approve the supplier license application as recommended?
So moved.
Okay, Ms. moved. Is there support?
Support.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same. The motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of the Executive Director's reports and licensing and investigation division's recommendations regarding the pending supplier license renewal requests of BetMGM LLC, doing business as Roar Digital, Carmela Foods Distributing, Inc., General Linen Supply Company, doing business as General Linen and Uniform Service, Konami Gaming, Inc., with key person Yoko Karen Zutterland. Each board member has been provided with copies of the reports review prior to today's meeting. Each applicant has given notice the board would consider its supplier license renewal request at today's meeting. Board staff is present to answer any questions board members may have regarding the requests. Are there any questions? Seeing none. Board Member Palms, may we please have a motion to approve the supplier request renewals as recommended?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there support?
Support.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. All right. Next item is consideration of the Executive Director's report and Licensing and Investigations Division's recommendations regarding the pending request for approval of key persons of supplier licensee, AGS LLC, with new key person Brightstar Capital Partners Bingo LP, Anaxi US Inc., with new key person Natasha Christine Chand, Aristocrat Technologies Inc., with key person Natasha Christine Chand, Every Interactive LLC, with new key persons Voyager Merger Sub Inc., Voyager Parent LLC, Voyager Holdco 2 LLC, Voyager Holdco 1 Corporation, Voyager Topco LP, Voyager Management Holdings LLC, Voyager Topco GP LLC, APX Voyager Voteco LLC, AP Voyager Holdings LP, APX Voyager Aggregator LP, AP Voyager Co-Invest LP, Apollo Fund X, David Benjamin Samber and Daniel Evan Cohen, Every Payments Inc., with new key person Voyager Merger Sub Inc., Voyager Parent LLC, Voyager Holdco 2 LLC, Voyager Holdco 1 Corporation, Voyager Topco LP, Voyager Management Holdings LLC, Voyager Topco GP LLC, APX Voyager Voteco LLC, AP Voyager Holdings LP, APX Voyager Aggregator LP, AP Voyager Co-Invest LP, Apollo Fund X, David Benjamin Sandberg and Daniel Evan Cohen, FBG Enterprises OpCo LLC, doing business as Fanatics Betting and Gaming, with new key person Scott Allen McClintock, IGT, with new key persons Voyager Merger Sub Inc., Ignite Rotate LLC, Voyager Parent LLC, Voyager Holdco 2 LLC, Voyager Holdco 1 Corporation, Voyager Topco LP, Voyager Management Holdings LLC, Voyager Topco GP LLC, APX Voyager Voteco LLC, AP Voyager Holdings LP, APX Voyager Aggregator LP, AP Voyager Co-Invest LP, Apollo Fund X, David Benjamin Sandberg, Daniel Evan Cohen, and Nicholas Ronald Chin, Neo Game Solutions LLC, doing business as Neo Games, with new key person Natasha Christine Chand, Paraplay USA Ltd, with new key person Natasha Christine Chand, Roxor Gaming Limited, with new key person Natasha Christine Chand. Each board member has been provided with copies of the reports for review prior to today's meeting. Each applicant was given notice the board would consider its request at today's meeting. Board staff is present to answer any questions board members may have regarding the requests. Are there any questions? Board Member Evanson, will we please have a motion to approve the applications for new key persons as recommended?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there support?
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of the Executive Director's reports and Licensing and Investigations Division's recommendations regarding the pending request for exemption of institutional investor of supplier licensee. Every Interactive LLC, with new institutional investor BlackRock Inc. and the Vanguard Group Inc. Each board member has been provided with copies of the reports for review prior to today's meeting. Each applicant was given notice the board will consider its request at today's meeting. Each board staff is present to answer any questions board members may have regarding requests. Are there any questions? Seeing none, Board Member Lambert Bounds, may we please have a motion to approve the exemption of new institutional investors as recommended?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there support?
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of the Executive Director's reports and Licensing and Investigation Division's recommendations regarding the transfer of interest for AGS LLC, Every Interactive LLC, Every Payments, Inc., and IGT. Each board member has been provided with copies of the reports for review prior to today's meeting. Each applicant was given notice. The board will consider its request at today's meeting. Board staff is present to answer any questions board members may have regarding the requests. Are there any questions? Board Member Thrower Davis, may we please have a motion to approve the transfer of interests as recommended?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there support?
Support.
It's been moved and support. Is there any questions or any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of acknowledgement of violation of casino licensee. Number 1, Detroit Entertainment LLC, doing business as Motor City Casino. Each board member has been provided with a copy of the report and acknowledgement of violation for review prior to today's meeting. The licensee was given notice the board would consider acknowledgement of violation at today's meeting. Are there any questions for board members? Seeing none, board members, Palms, may we please have a motion to accept the acknowledgement of violation?
So moved.
Is there a support?
Support.
It's moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Orders will be issued accordingly. Next item is consideration of acknowledgement of violation of supplier licensee. Crown Michigan Gaming LLC, doing business as DraftKings. Each board member has been provided with copy of the report and acknowledgement of violation for review prior to today's meeting. Can we ask Assistant Attorney General Gerald Whalen to come forward to briefly summarize the violations and facts involved? Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, board members.
Morning.
Before you is the acknowledgement of violation that's been executed between the licensee DraftKings and the executive director. The background to this is that lawful gaming internet rule 653 provides protections for participants in wagering. In this matter before you, it has to do with self-imposed daily, weekly, monthly impositions of their wagering limits. When they do such a thing, it's up to the operator or platform provider to implement these limitations. In this case, for approximately a period of a month from December of 23 to January of 24, DraftKings had call it a system glitch where 15 patrons were allowed to exceed the limitations that they imposed on themselves. In the acknowledgement of violation, the parties came to an agreement of a $5,000 fine, and we're asking you to accept the LV as a final resolution of this matter, adopting its terms and enter order accordingly.
Great. Is there a representative from DraftKings present? If so, would you please come forward and identify yourself for the record? Okay. Is there any questions?
Board Chair, it does look like there is a representative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the line.
Oh, online. Okay, thank you.
Yep, they're just getting them connected now. He's decided not to speak.
Okay.
So no one online.
Sounds good. I believe I asked if there's any questions, but, so Board Member Evanson, will you please have a motion? to accept
Mr.
the
Board,
acknowledgement?
I've just been advised that my information was incorrect, that the fine was $25,000, not 5.
Okay, thank you. We'll make note of that for the record. We need to,
Just to
sorry. We'll make note of that for the record, the change. Thank you for the clarification. Board Member Evanson, will you please have a motion to accept the acknowledgement of violation?
So moved.
Okay, moved. Is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. An order will be issued accordingly. Other business, public comment. We are now at the point of the board's meeting when the members of the public may come forward and offer comments regarding the business of the board. Anne Marie, is there any requests?
There are no requests for public comment.
Okay, thank you. I'll also separately call on each person who has submitted a request to make public comment. Okay, sorry, we did that already. There's no comment. So there's no comment for the record. I wanted to make sure I state that. Okay.
Board Chair,
Yes.
can you go back to item, I don't believe you announced asked if there was other business before.
I'm
public
sorry.
comment.
I will go back to item 5. Is there other business that needs to come before the board? Okay, so we covered public comment, right? I don't have to do that again? Okay, so there are no requests for comment. I will state that for the record. I do want to make sure we note this for those in the audience who is watching at home. The board's next scheduled public meeting will be Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 at 10 a.m. We will be canceling the July meeting. So the next meeting will be Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Next, we will consider a motion to go into closed session pursuant to Section 8H of the Open Meetings Act to receive a notification of persons placed on the dissociated persons list since the board's last closed session. Since the board's May 13th, 2025 public meeting, several applications have been received from individuals requesting to be placed on the board's associated persons list as part of their treatment for compulsive gambling problems under Section 25 of the Michigan Gaming Control and Revenue Act. The Act and Board Resolution number 2001-06 requires the board to provided with confidential notification of the names of all individuals placed on the associated persons list since the board's last closed session. Board Member Lambert Bounds, may we please have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Is there support?
Support.
Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, Anne Marie, will you please take a roll call on the motion?
On the motion to go into closed session following this portion of today's public meeting, all those in favor say aye, opposed nay. Chair Member Ananick?
Aye.
Board Member Palms?
Aye.
Board Member Lambert Bounds?
Aye.
Board Member Thrower Davis?
Aye.
Board Member Evanson?
Aye.
Thank you very much. That's a unanimous vote to go into closed session. We will go into closed session. Thank you. Okay. We will resume our open meeting. Excuse me, is there a motion to, no, I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself here. Motion to approve minutes of the board's May 13th, 2025 closed session. Board members have been provided with the copy of the prepared minutes of the board's last closed session, which was held on May 13th, 2025 for review prior to today's meeting. Do board members have any corrections, additions, or deletions to the prepared minutes? Okay. Board Member Thrower Davis, may we have a motion to adopt the prepared minutes?
So moved.
It's been moved, and is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. Okay, motion and vote to adjourn. Board Member Palms, may we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there support?
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We are adjourned.